sex tape was 16 years ago. 16 years ago, I was getting insufficient funds notices, bouncing checks, couldn't afford to take a $25 taxi, and was alone and very, very afraid. Is the difference between a 16-year-old and a newborn of any consequence to you? I could have committed a heinous crime, been incarcerated, gotten out, repented, rehabilitated, and been bankrupt 1.5 times in 16 years. It's 2023, baby. Let's be a little current. Her sex tape was 16 years ago. 16 years ago, I was getting insufficient.
What's going on?
Bethenny Frankel gets a Chanel bag from a brand. Let's talk about it.
Cute.
Over $5,000 Chanel bag, allegedly.
I can't tell you exactly what it is because I didn't buy it. It's a fabric plaid.
So Bethenny Frankel received a box from a brand and she unboxes it. She doesn't think it's a Chanel bag. She thinks it's a joke and that Chanel is trolling her or somebody's trolling her. So in the video, she opens this box right here and she is shocked by what she finds inside. So let's talk about it. So inside the box was this Chanel box. And even then, she doesn't believe that it's from Chanel. She doesn't believe that it's even real. She thinks someone's trolling her. Now, this is coming in the
Spectacular. People are now saying Bryn looks like her, which is like just, it's been the most beautiful result of this because I saw it the second I pulled out her pictures and I've never thought of it before. I don't think of her like so gorgeous that it was like frightening to people and everyone was in love with her. She later, when it was like in the, you know, the years of like maybe her late 20s and 30s, looked like Michelle Pfeiffer. And when she was young, she looked like Sharon Tate. So she was stunningly beautiful. And it was actually her curse in a way. Mother was spectacular. People are now saying Bryn looks like her, which is like just, it's been the most beautiful. I was married years ago to a great guy. We were best friends. I came from the background many of you know I came from, and I was with him because we were best friends and I trusted him and I loved how much he loved me and he was funny and it was great. Now I tell you this because I text back and forth with him sometimes now and he talks about my career, etc. And he was amazing. Had I stayed with him, I would have never had the career that I have now. Why? Because I wouldn't have had the motivation. He was sort of my security blanket. And I don't mean financially, because he wasn't my security blanket financially. We were in it together. I mean it because when you're younger and you're in relationships, that becomes your identity. And being married and having kids and you get on that road and you feel like that's going to be enough. And for me, could be enough for you, not belittling anyone who is enough for. For me, I needed to be solo and do it on my own. It just, I was engaged another time and I just kept fighting the urge for me to just like be taken care of and just be married. And I know that the muscle would have gotten weak. I just know I wouldn't have had that hunger, that being broke in that $500 Jeep that I had, like hustling, being desperate, financially desperate. Because this ex, you know, had a family that was well-to-do and they were very generous with me. And he would have ultimately taken care of me and let me know that he would. And that would have debilitated me because I needed to be desperate and hungry to fight to get to where I got to. It's just a rite of passage. And it's why some people who are given everything, people who have family money, people who marry into it, don't have that fierce hunger. And they later end up feeling like they're missing something, like they don't have, you know, purpose or desire or drive, and they search for it. And I've met many people in my travels that search for it, and it's very hard for them because once you're older and you're set in your ways, you can't go back to that young hunger. So if you are young and hungry and starving, understand that that's like, it makes me think of Madonna. She was desperate, and, you know, Lady Gaga, like they had that hunger, that grit. You know, I see it in people. I see it in Nicki Minaj. I see it in Cardi B. It's like we see each other and they see it in me too. So it's just this essence that you need to harness instead of trying to stifle. Regarding the Met Gala drastic weight loss by Kim Kardashian, if you need to lose weight for a role, it's your body, your choice. But when you are the most photographed, famous person to walk this planet, who young women and mothers look to everything that you do and wear and say, to publicly say that you lost 16 pounds in 2 weeks to fit into a dress, the most superficial of reasons, is all wrong. Young girls hang on every word and outfit and lip gloss, and it's incorrect. And while I'm at it, to deceptively post pictures that is not what your body actually looks like, to filter your body to the point that it doesn't look like what your body actually looks like, is deceptive, aka lying. If you have a business and someone wants to come buy it and you tell them that it does $1 billion a year in sales, and in fact it does $987 million a year in sales, it's lying. So we have to start watching what we're showing young women in particular, and what we're saying and what we're doing. I'm so glad you said this. So yeah, I know this is going to be hard for you to believe that I picked this outfit on my own today, but I did. Here's the thing. For me, a stylist, it's their vision on another mannequin. So like these people that are these style and fashion icons are wearing someone else's vision. So it's not really a reflection of their own creativity or self-expression. That's why I like the Blake Lively. That's why I think she's a queen in the best dress, because she's stunning, has amazing taste, and she doesn't use a stylist. So, I mean, I don't know if she likes my sparkle Gucci sneakers, but I do, and that's who I really am. So if my style isn't quote unquote curated, bespoke, and what everyone would want it to be, then they want me to be somebody other than who I really am. So that's why fashion can be perceived by some people as bullshit. Gained weight. Was it the chicken salad, the caviar, the baked goods, drinking my weight in margaritas? No. I've been on a health journey. So, like, I haven't had alcohol in a few weeks. I've been really taking care of myself. I've been walking. I've been sleeping well. I have been eating really well. For a couple of days, I drank juice and pureed vegetable soups. Now it's also like lean turkey on rice cakes or cauliflower rice, like things that are super healthy. And I think that my body's regulating itself. I'm always one who chooses health over physical appearance, meaning I would rather have no makeup on and not be trapping my pores, or no heat or product in my hair, or bald eyelashes. And I like finding out exactly where my body is really settling, because my body's probably in shock, saying, where's the dumpster that eats fried Brussels sprouts thinking they're a health food? So I'm liking this, because I also think as we get older, our face gets like more sallow. We lose skin tone. So I just thought you'd find it interesting that the second I decided to really focus on eating in a more clean, intentional manner, my body would grab onto every freaking pound it could. Bye.